Governor Tim Walz says two groups of YMCA campers from Minnesota are in the process of being rescued after being stranded in a remote area of Ontario where those fires are burning.
My deep gratitude to Premier Ford, to the people of Canada, have always been there. It took one call, and over the night, all their forces were activated to go and rescue Minnesota campers from the Y.
During the press conference today, Walz said that the first group was extracted this morning by Canadian Air Force and are now safe. That second group is in a safe location, but they're still in a very remote area and will be rescued soon.
There continues to be a lot to cover when it comes to these firefights. So if you want to keep track on the progress being made and alerted to any new evacuation orders, be sure to download our Northern News Now mobile app.